Yo, so a couple of videos ago, I reviewed the Ito Ito no Mi and asked you guys what you wanted for the next fruit review. To my surprise, a handful of people had a very specific request, which was the Mera Mera no Mi, also known as the flame fruit or the flare fruit. I was talking with some friends yesterday about Mera, and I don't watch One Piece, but I knew who Ace was because that is like my favorite character if I had to pick. And I was really convinced Flame Admiral Zeke was a real character, bro. GPO ruined me on that one, and I don't like Sabo, so that's just how that went. But anyway, before we start, 97% of you guys are not subscribed, so if you enjoy this video and it helps you in any way, make sure to drop a like and subscribe with post notifications on. Also, I have an honest review playlist in the description, so if you don't see your favorite fruit on there, drop a comment on what you want next. But anyway, let's get into the video. So following the previous videos, we will be reviewing Mera's strength, utility, rarity, and tradability, starting off with strength. I can honestly say I didn't exactly pay attention to Mera prior to making this video, so I didn't understand the attention behind it. After doing some research, it became extremely clear to me why this fruit is sought after. Mera, similar to Magu, is notorious for the ridiculous damage output that it has on some of its base moves, and on the wiki is noted to be on par with Pika and Magu due to the damage and the AoE. On top of having really good base damage, Mera, once again similar to Magu, does overtime burn damage. Its ultimate move, Entei, literally has 20 ticks of burn damage and can do up to 1200 base damage maxed out, which is showcased by Blues, a channel that specializes in max capability of fruits. Shout out to him because he actually saw the Ito review where I sourced his channel in my video. He makes some really useful content, so if you ever need help finding out the max damage of something, make sure you go check him out. He also does like items and stuff too. But anyway, although it lacks heavy combo extenders, the damage is extremely overwhelming and can easily be paired to combo with a weapon. That makes Mera deadly not only in PvE but also in PvP. It also has access to a move called Flame Flight, which can come in handy when you're farming dungeons or krakens. Overall, the strength just deserves a 10 considering its raw damage output. There's really nowhere else for it to be, especially with how similar it is to Magu. It just wouldn't be fair for me to give Magu a 10 and Mera a 9 when they're that similar. Moving on to utility, the first thing to note is that Mera is a Logia. This means you'll receive a Logia bar that enables you to phase through non-hockey physical attacks, up to 20 to be specific. Mera is also one of the few fruits that can buff a weapon or an item, with its item being the Striker Boat. A buffed Striker Boat is the fastest ship in the entire game, so a Mera user theoretically should have no issue traveling. The reason I say theoretically though is because Striker is locked behind a 3,000 Robux paywall, so you might want to trade for it if you're planning on using Mera. As for its grinding and farming capability, it's obviously good because of the high damage and AoE, so if you plan on doing dungeons or krakens, you really shouldn't have any issues. With that being said, I'm gonna have to give Mera's utility a 10. Although it's very similar to Magu, it has everything you could want in a fruit with its low cooldowns, high damage, item buffs, farming capabilities, and way more. The list just goes on. This fruit is so universal. So yeah, definitely a 10 in that aspect. Next up is rarity, which in this video honestly should be a joke because we already know the placement is a 10. I shouldn't have to explain this, but with Mera's extreme damage and usefulness, we cannot get mad at the fact that it's a legendary. I honestly wouldn't even be mad if it was a mythical because there's very little wrong with this fruit at all. So definitely placement is a 10. But finally is the tradability. Now because Mera's a legendary, we already know that it has a preset value, but that value is a bit higher than other legendaries because of how good it is. Mera is number 5 on the overall fruit values on the wiki, but to back that up, if you go into the trading section in the GPO Discord, you can find people pulling things like Soul Cane with additions, double Kraken sets, and other 1% drops and unobtainables. Therefore, I'm gonna place this tradability at a 9 because I find it to be very similar to Magu and Pika. But after adding up all the values, Mera comes up to a 9.75 out of 10. This is only a quarter of a point above Magu, and the only reason it got there is because of the utility being so diverse and what can be accomplished, so I'm not mad at all. They really are similar because of the burn damage and the high base damage, so I feel like you guys could see why the score is so close to each other. Someone who has the time and items to use Mera to its full potential can be a very deadly player or a very useful asset, so I definitely agree with Mera being so close to a perfect score. But if you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like and subscribe with post notifications on. We are almost at that 200 mark. Also, drop what you guys want me to review next in the comments. I'm always looking at those and I'm always pinning and hearting a lot of those, so just drop what you want next. But anyway, I will see y'all in the next one. Bye bye.